All right, let's go to prom. Let's go to prom. Let's have the prom experience I never had.
Oh jeez. Are we live?
My prom was not great.
Do we wanna? Are we live? Do we wanna?
We've been live. Let's be.
I did not know we were live, because you didn't introduce the stream.
We've been live for probably about 6 minutes.
Okay. You know, thanks for that. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, let's go. Good. I thought when you said I'm ready when you are, you meant ready to start the stream. Alright, you have the DLC, right?
Let's get the DLC!
Yes. Full game.
Full 60 minutes. That's about time for 2 games. Unless we
say,
want to go all the way till 12.
I was gonna... No. Do you want to download Camp in the background so we can do one of each?
Oh wait, no, it's actually really good. Yeah, let me just Monster Camp.
I'll do all the intro narrations while you're doing that. Spooky high school.
Do I have the gigs?
Years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest.
We don't need these.
We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who are you? Do you have a preferred character before I steal them?
If it makes you feel, I don't know a good way to word this. I'd prefer to play as Oz, otherwise known as Yellow.
I usually play green, so I'm not upset.
Okay,
Brian,
cool.
that's his name. I'm going to name it after myself, but...
Where's my mouse at? That's wild.
You broke it somehow?
No, my mouse is just not showing up. Oh, there it is. Okay.
There you go.
Good.
Do you click it in? You know you can type, right?
It's a point-and-click adventure game.
Okay. And we get to experience the ultimate challenge. The Monster Prom.
Oh no, not prom!
Oh god. I remember clearly, 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates.
There are 8 of them to choose from.
Because there's 2 extras in the DLC, including my personal favorite. Anyway, Scott Howell, 21 years old, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly...
Back off the mic, you're buzzing like heck.
Okay, good. This is Connor, to be clear. You just made Connor...
I copy-pasted Connor into ES Pizza. Guilty as charged.
Yeah. You put Scott directly in there. Miranda Vanderbilt, a sweet mermaid princess who is cute as she is genocidal.
She gets expanded on so much more in the later games.
A party goes with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. My favorite side character is romanceable in Camp, so I'm just happy about that.
Heck yeah. Oh, is it the Slayer?
Yes.
Oh my god.
And then also my second favorite character, the Witch Coven lady, is also
oh my god, I love her so much.
Anyway, a fearless demon with a taste of destruction and love of fire. William Day Lion Court, like 400 something.
I have a soft side for this. I have a soft.
Is it because he's just you? Is it because it's just like I'm looking at this image of a tired, annoyed man, and now this image of a tired, annoyed man, and I'm seeing a lot of similarities.
That might be it. I never put that together, but you might have just cracked it wide open.
Zoe, my favorite new character. An outraged cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to ultimate fangirl. Calculester Hewitt Packard version 1.0. A library computer had become sentient robot, ready to experience life to its fullest.
Heck yeah.
And Vera Oberlin, 23. I'm so glad they made them all adults, to be clear.
Yeah, that was a great choice.
It was a smooth move. That means self-made Gorgon with merciless...
They get self-aware about that in Road Trip.
I haven't actually played Road Trip.
I have.
Everyone onto this game series. We only had 3 weeks to choose a prom date. I'm just gonna listen. We
know the rules. I've played all these games live on Twitch.
Yeah.
It's time to take the ultimate quiz. Welcome. Our minds are rotten.
Let's get down to business. Alright, a distant relative you didn't even know has passed. You have to attend their funeral, but you're super hooked, binge watching the 7th season of The Office. What excuse do you use to avoid this social obligation? The trick to good lying is being subtle and telling half-truths. Tell your family you can't attend it because you're super hooked, binge watching the 5th season of The Office.
Ah,
It's a better
deceptive.
season. Yeah. Try to convince your family that you were a flamingo all along and flamingos aren't supposed to attend funerals. That's how you gaslight, baby.
Hey.
Just don't go. From now on, every time a family member asks why you didn't intend to say, you know, and then wink at them. Which, now that's gaslighting.
You know, it might be.
That's what I'm picking.
Yeah, actually, I've been a flamingo this whole time. And flamingos aren't supposed to go to funerals.
You've been elected president for a day. What's the first law you passed? Trivia fact: presidents don't pass laws, so this is a trick question. Are you just being an idiot? Fuck that answer.
Perhaps.
$1 bills must include a picture of me and the inscription, "Beware, too much awesomeness. My president might last today, but my fame will last forever." You
Hey.
can deduct taxes by writing sonnets instead. Amount of taxes deducted are calculated based on the beauty of sonnets. I'm putting my
I want to be a government-appointed sonnet assessor.
Yeah, that sounds like the coolest. What do you do? Well, I read sonnets to determine tax deductions.
Yes.
Yes. I'm really charming so far, I think. What would you wear to your dream first date? A sweaty and manly wrestling match? Oh, what would be your dream first date? Now, what would you wear? I don't know why my brain came up with that. A professional meeting where you charm your date with some astonishing business advice. A fierce fight that starts a lifelong rivalry becoming something else. Sexy decompiling, and artists that are experimental enough to give you a seizure. That's only experimental that just needs to have flashing lights. Anyway, at a wild party in
International waters.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go for something else.
Something else? I would like a seizure, please.
Down if I'm gonna keep leaning in.
Let me get a seizure, please.
Please? That's all I'm asking. What would be the most appealing in a love partner? Sharp wit, soft fur, kawaii eyes.
50 gigabytes of RAM!
That's excessive. A big
Horn.
or a very
Tsundere personality.
Who's the tsundere?
Tsundere is, Vera.
Is Vera tsundere?
Absolutely!
Okay. I think it's clear who I'm going for at this point, but kawaii eyes. Yeah, cool. So we both have already called our shots from a mile away.
Whee!
That was the one nice thing about camp was that it did not let you change your mind. It was like, yeah, cool, you're going for this person. Like,
Aha!
and I always already.
Let's check out your stats! Looking like you're rocking with some 7 smarts, 5 boldness, 4 creativity, 9 charm, 4 fun, and 5 monies.
I'm charming as fuck.
You're pretty charming.
Straight up, I'm throwing a party in the outdoors because I'm not charming.
You're so charm.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates this much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons a demon from a nightmare dimension, the consequences of which might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares?
It's a rad party.
You getting too fun. You're enjoying the sound of no ear-splitting shrieks filling the air, and suddenly ear-splitting shrieks fill the air. Okay, just because I'm romancing Zoe and I don't want to voice my own, can you please voice Zoe and I'll do Miranda?
Fair enough.
Cool. Zoe, what is this abominable nonsense? How dare you? How dare you so much as think such filth, much less write it, much less put it on the internet?
Miranda, I honestly have no idea what you're upset about. I'm simply expressing myself through the noble art of fanfiction.
By writing a story about me, a noble and beautiful mer princess in a forbidden romance with Nash Omahome, the son of the Prime Minister of the Air Kingdom? The Prime Minister, Zoe. I would never date anyone from some socialist nightmare scape with a Prime Minister.
But this has nothing to do with you. It's not set in Spooky High. It's set at Creepy High. And the mer princess is named Marmanda Vanderbunt. That sounds nothing like Miranda Vanderbilt. They barely even end with the same 4 letters.
Okay, so the other day, I'm not sure if you noticed, I went to a barber, and my barber shop didn't have my normal barber. So someone who I could see her name was Amber on her little like barber's license, but her name tag did just say Smamber with an M right at the top.
What?
I think about that a lot. I've been thinking about that all week.
Oh no! They run out of name tags?
They just how'd they toss in it? Why would an S be at the front? Because they were we only have Samantha. Make it work. Like, jeez. Anyway.
Yep.
Don't you know the last 4 letters are the most magical and important of all letters in Mer Monarchy culture? Why would I have this drivel? Why? I should have this. I'm dyslexic, don't mind me. I should have this drivel ripped into shreds with a libel knife, the cutlery used for the most scathing of reviewers.
See, Miranda? See, Miranda? You're nothing like Marmanda. She totally would have gone with the slander spoon. That was the right word, right? I read that right?
Yes, okay. Because she said libel knife, and the 2 forms of defamation are libel and slander. I had to do a bunch of legal classes for my insurance license. Anyway.
Fair enough.
Libel is written down, slander is spoken. Anyway, I simply cannot stand by while my friend, classmate, and inferior publishes such air people sympathizer nonsense.
Oh dear, this could get uglier than it already is. Better step in and help a lady out. Which lady, though, is up to you.
Ooh. Leave Zoe alone, Miranda. Don't you see she's done you a huge favor by exposing the treachery of Marmanda Vanderbilt? You need to go destroy Miranda, not Zoe. Or Miranda's right, Zoe. A better writer wouldn't even need to put something as disgusting as the air people is into a fan fiction. It's a cheap chick for the shock of the value like self-cester Mpreg.
Oh my god.
I was gonna say if you know what that was, but then I remembered what fandoms you exist in. Anyway, you know which one I'm gonna pick.
So bold. Calvin is right, Miranda. Haven't you ever heard? Sorry. Haven't you ever heard of "Don't shoot the messenger"?
Oh, certainly, yes. Loads of times. It's what all of Daddy's messengers say right before he shoots them. But of course, Zoe is merely a classmate and subject acting in this case as a messenger, so killing her would be inappropriate. And not covered by Daddy's insurance. So tell me more about this devious Marmanda person and her relationship to Nash O'Mahone.
Well, as you can imagine, their love is inherently tragic and beautiful since they came from the Air Kingdoms, respectively. And I describe it as a tragic, typical star-crossed lover story with large portion of hurt/comfort tropes since it is set during the Mer-Air War.
Yes. And where might I find this Marmanda so that I may bring her to justice?
Oh, all the usual places. FF.net, AO4. I mean, she's definitely real and probably hiding from you somewhere far, far away, like a desert.
How we kill Miranda.
Anywhere where you wouldn't interrupt my fanfic writing. Thanks for that, Calvin. Miranda Vanderbunt may be an extremely thinly veiled stand-in for Miranda, but she's my extremely veiled stand-in for Miranda. I'm excited to continue her romantic adventures, and I hope you'll join me.
By join her, join me. Which you realize when she sends you a link and a reminder to review. But hey, she's sharing something she loves with you. 2 creativity and 1 charm. I'm charming as fuck.
So charming. So much charm. Look at me. I'm more rounded. I have smartness, boldness, creativity, all in 7s. Charm and fun in 4. And money in 5. Let's go. Let's go to drama class. Look at me, I'm a swashbuckler. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob.
Hold on, before we continue, in my head for a second, you were going to start doing that as the newscasting fish from SpongeBob.
Breaking news! Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered it will be remembered for generations, which is probably rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity.
Jeez.
That's how I get my news on TikTok, though, by someone who's doing AI fish. Breaking news! Sarah Huckabee Sanders was found dead. You notice Miranda trying to put a smile on Liam's face. This should be good.
Okay, I guess hold on.
I can do Liam's voice. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I was gonna say, back us into a voice acting corner. I simply do not understand how you can be so gloomy all the time when the world is so full of wonder and magic.
Ha! I guess I'm just not part of the Everything is Beautiful club.
The Everything is Beautiful club? Is that a secret club?
What? Oh, yeah, totally.
I want to join. I want to join. How can I join?
Liam seems totally sexually...
Liam seems totally sexually...
sexually disinterested in continuing this CAG. But you have so much no such reservations. You tell her. You're in luck. I just happen to have the membership paperwork right here. Magic's real. Oh, it's super easy to join. All you have to do is eat a bunch of cotton candy and crap out a unicorn. Simpleton.
I'm noticing that we're just roasting the shit out of Miranda in this run so
This
far.
fish getting filleted.
Really?
Yeah, that's exactly the kind of bullshit fairy... That's exactly what the bullshit fairy told me when we were playing checkers last night.
That's all? Just those two things?
No. You're gonna write... You also gotta write gullible across your forehead in permanent marker.
Look at that fucking face he's making. Okay.
I love this guy. He's an asshole.
I get the idea. Okay.
Wait, seriously? But Miranda's already gone. When you see her the next day, she's leading a unicorn and smiling from ear to ear.
I did it.
I love his
The
sweater.
Everything is beautiful. Oh, that's nice. I love the outfits here. I did it. The Everything is Beautiful Club let me in. I had to fill out some extra paperwork because I had my manservant eat the candy and poop out the unicorn. But I made up for it by tattooing gullible on his forehead instead of writing it.
Yeah, well, you're welcome. Liam winks at you, and the wink is so cool, you automatically gain +2 fun and +1 charm. Breaking news! You're gay for a vampire.
All right, let's let's
challenge
We're not
or
doing a random. This is part of the fun. We gotta argue.
Let's go.
Choose a historical figure.
Oh, we gotta choose a historical. Okay, in our minds. Okay.
Say your choice out loud before continuing.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Attila the Hun.
Abraham Lincoln.
I said Attila the Hun.
I said Abraham Lincoln. Let's go.
Fair enough.
Picture this. 5 years ago, these historical figures time traveled to our times. Now they live in the present time. Now only one of them can remain here. Who stays? Who will be decided through a series of Pokemon battles. I hate to admit it, but I do think Attila the Hun would
be a better Pokemon trainer than Abraham Lincoln.
I don't like that I have to acknowledge that.
Let's go.
Oh.
Oh boy.
What have we got ourselves into now?
Let's go. What's up, losers?
We could keep fucking getting Miranda.
I'm gonna fillet this fish, man. Let's go.
Alright.
Little Evie enjoys my voices. This is awesome. I love this. You notice Liam looking disgruntled, which is his default, so whatever. Now it's being voiced by Sonic the Hedgehog.
You just gotta keep switching.
I just gotta keep switching the narrator voice. But it seems like Miranda's pretty upset too. Better check this out. Gotta go fast. Check this out. This is you, man.
Sorry, I got distracted by the Sonic voice. Liam, why are you typing on your phone so angrily? Did your phone offend you in some way? Why are you mad at it? You seem to be at 8.5 on the Frowny Liam scale.
The what?
The Frowny Liam scale. Normally I can tell how people are feeling from their faces, but you seem to be frowning most of the time. So I created a chart to measure your frowniness.
I hate that I love their dynamic.
I'm really... The one thing that's nice about how we're doing this is that I do like doing the Miranda voice. I do like the snob voice.
Miranda pulls out a notepad and displays a series of doodles of Liam's frowniness. They're not super accurate, but they are super adorable.
Let's just be clear, my favorite dynamic is Damien Scott. It's a perfect dynamic.
Who's
two
that?
people who... Damien?
Oh, Damien. I thought you said Jamie. I was like, what the heck?
No. Damien and Scott, just two
just two chaos gremlins.
In two very different ways.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
I'm not angry at my phone. My so-called frowniness is caused by a heinous error. I specifically asked for my creature creme. What is that? What is that word? What? Creature creme? Did I say that right?
I would say creature creme brulee, because that's what the
Oh,
food is.
because the next word is, yeah. Creature creme brulee. Be extra crispy so it truly popped with my hashtag massacre momentgram filter. Instead, they burnt it to a crisp, rendering it unphotographable. Monsters deserve to know what they're getting into if they choose to eat at this cafeteria, so they can choose to take their business to a different establishment, and so I'm writing a scathing Whelp review.
Liam, you can't do that. If they shut the cafeteria down, the school kitchen staff will lose their jobs. That doesn't seem like her. Did you know that peasants have to do labor to make living wages? They don't simply have an unlimited store of gold. I was shocked when I first found out.
Wow, Miranda.
She's slowly.
You're almost. She's almost there.
She's like this close.
She's Blair Witching the point right now.
Anyway.
Of course you were. If the kitchen staff wanted to earn their wages, they should have been better at their jobs. I am simply the merchant of truth.
No, you're the merchant of poop.
Your royal sophistication shines through. Look, ask Goon. Their taste may tend toward the mainstream, but surely they can see the subpar cafeteria must be exposed.
Don't be ridiculous. Goon is surely more compassionate than that, and would gladly help me save the cafeteria. Again.
Again? Gosh, it's hard to keep track of your misadventures in this shit show of a school. Still, you'll help if you can. Miranda can't undermine Liam's admittedly talented criticism alone. If this will take an army of hopeless people we pay to write positive Whelp reviews for the cafeteria until we escape eclipse Liam's. Liam, one alone voice simply cannot shut down this cafeteria. At least not the voice of a high schooler. Let's get a renowned food critic to write a Pulitzer-worthy expose to be published in the world's most widely read periodicals. Excellent idea. I am an incredible, intelligent, compassionate person with tons of humility, more than enough to admit when a professional's help might be of use to me.
Again, that fucking face he's making. You think you have the most humility? You shall never be as humble as I am.
Every day my servants tell me I am the humblest person to ever live. Here she is at the point
It's a humility dick slapping competition.
Jesus.
I freaking love this.
The dynamic is delightful.
Miranda storms off in a huff, leaving you and Liam to proceed with your amazing, incredible genius plans. You're super humble, too. You you use your magnificent calligraphy skills you picked up in your elective class, calligraphy and murder, and to write 5 letters chock-filled of hashtag aesthetic. Liam produces a delicate white dove from his backpack. How was that breathing in there? And gives it the newly addressed letters. You're not sure what's more intriguing, the fact that Liam trusts that the dove will be able to read the address to deliver the letters, or the fact that the address you wrote down were just their emails. Regardless, it seems to have worked because within a minute of the dove's release, you received the first reply on your phones. I knew the exquisite Jacques Azanvar.
Yeah, sure. It's a made-up name.
Sure. Would have enthusiasm for our plight, thus his immediate response. Dear Liam, I received your message. Though the calligraphy is quite impressive, I'm afraid I must give you the same answer I gave you when you asked me to write a review on the cuisine cooked by your friend's grandmother last Thanksgiving. I do not know how you got a dove to find out where I live based on my email address, but stop contacting me. Most lovingly yours, the great and humblest food critic, Jacques Azavendor. Oh, goon, no one understands the severity of the creme brulee transgression. Thank goodness we have each other. Heck yeah, you do. Have you ever... You do have each other. For prom? Hopefully. At the very least, maybe. He'll let you borrow that dove sometime to send anthrax to your enemies. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
All right, Kelvin.
Let's see.
You gonna party with Polly?
Yeah,
Are you gonna hang with the boys?
Next time, forget that. What was I doing in this game? You just hang with the boys, right? Anyway. Alright. I guess that means I'm voicing Polly as well.
Yep.
Okay, I gotta do a new voice. A new narrator.
This summer, you sit down with Zoe and Polly. Zoe is slurping sanity out of a Tupperware container with several of her mouths, and Polly isn't eating anything at all. You feel a little uncool for being the only one
Back off the mic, you're buzzing!
Food.
Oh god.
Speaking of eating food, oh yeah, Kelvin, I can read your thoughts. Sorry. Why are you even here, Polly? I was like, what is going on with this conversation?
Why are any of us here, Zoe? The universe is vast and full of mysteries.
No, come on. I mean, why are you here in the cafeteria? I mean, Miranda comes here to supervise her eating serfs, and Liam comes here because he presumably feeds on food pics. But you don't feed on anything at all, so why are you here? Why aren't you out doing drugs or getting laid or something?
The questions I ask myself
every second of every day.
When I clock in for my job. Well, because...
It seems.
Yeah, I forgot which voice I was going to do something about.
It seems like Polly might be on the verge of an existential crisis. Those are really serious for ghosts. Save her.
Polly comes here because of the secret backstory reveal. Polly comes here because fuck it.
She can do what she wants.
Anyway, I'm gonna do the secret backstory reveal, but the other one is tempting. Because that is what I would actually say.
I mean, hey, live your truth, man.
Here because fuck you. That's why. Anyway. Yeah. The truth is.
Oh my God! What? What?
I am actually the ghost of a famous chef.
Wow, this is definitely going in my next fic. Which chef? Julia Childs? Martha Boo Art? Gordon Ramsay? But a fish person?
I don't know. I was pretty high when I died.
but like, I'm really good at cooking when I'm sober, which is not often. So I must be a chef. Must have been a chef, right?
That is the only logical explanation. I hereby declare this canon.
You are
You're proud.
to have been here for the historic moment, even if you know for a fact everything Polly just said was bullshit, minus the cooking part. You've been there, and she's actually pretty decent at it when she's sober.
Yeah.
But who are you to steal this moment from Zoe? She winks at you with one of the bottomless pits in her face. Nice.
Lime
I
life.
can emote. Hold on.
What?
I can
What? What is this? What is this magic?
Down the 4 key.
The which key?
The number 4 on my number pad. Oh, I see. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. I see. Anyway, I learned I could do. Anyway, decide the player order. Based on how early, how early you would die in a zombie apocalypse. Which one of us would die?
Where do you live?
Apocalypse?
You live in Tennessee.
Nashville, Tennessee.
I live in Buffalo, New York. Geographically speaking, which one of us has a greater chance of being closest to the initial outbreak?
I have a greater access to guns.
You haven't seen my dad's gun locker.
You make a fair point. Also,
And it's the listen. Here's my thing. My dad has gun. My dad is a gun enthusiast. He is, I believe, an NRA member. He has guns. He's a hunter. That is his hobby. The second a zombie apocalypse breaks out, he's arming everyone in this house who is currently resident, and then we are exodusing back to my family's land in the middle of bum pickle nowhere. I think
he got me beat.
But it gets better. To a ranch house that is up on a hill, where there are more guns.
You convinced me.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know.
No, you got me. That's
I got you. Yeah. That is the thing. That is my pride. Ooh, I can go buy stuff.
You only have 5 money.
I only have 5 monies. I feel like skipping. On that day. New voice. On that day you skip. I don't know. I think I might just stick with the Sonic the Hedgehog voice. On that day you skip class and just hang out in the bathroom because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. Yeah, that's me. Wanting to watch the world burn while I'm combing my bangs.
I think more anarchic than bangs.
By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You get +0 shits and gain +2 boldness. Later, you see Liam rolling his eyes at his phone. You ask him what's up before he can roll them right out of his head. I'm having trouble with my stats on social network. TM. Did they give him them new outfits? This is a new outfit.
They do seasonal outfits.
I love
this.
Real
world seasonal outfits.
This is adorable. I love this whole thing. I would buy that jacket if I got that at Men's Warehouse. If I unboxed that, I would buy that same day.
Nice, do it.
If I found that at Men's Warehouse, this is a nice jacket. I expressed a positive opinion about bug mechanics, which I obviously meant ironically.
Bug manicures.
Bug manicures. I'm sorry, I can't read.
It's also nonsense.
It's also nonsense, yeah. And now my so-called friends are responding with blatantly unironic pictures of themselves with centipedes glued to their nails. I know being aloof and misunderstood is my brand, but I want to be misunderstood on my terms, not theirs. What kind of status could I post that would be idiot-proof? Flat out post that everyone clearly starts... Oh.
That is currently reading the status is an idiot.
Flat out post that everyone currently reading this stat is an idiot. Oh, okay, now I get it.
Vague blog.
Vague blog for your life! Yes.
Very struggle.
Very smart. Vague blogging is a tricky proposition. But luckily, I am a master of the blogging arts. The trick is to reel people in with intriguing premise, then make it absolutely clear that they never knew what it was. Worst day ever. No, I don't want to talk about it. So sick of this, but I don't kiss and tell, or fight and tell, frowny face. I'll do something like, it's all your fault, you know who you are. And then, a high-heeled shoe emoji.
I'm not joking, these posts are the reason I quit Facebook before it was cool to quit Facebook.
Oh, well.
Yeah,
No one can possibly misinterpret that, because there's nothing to misinterpret. Boom! Vague blogging is always the simplest and most direct solution. You gain +2 creativity and +1 boldness. So bold, so creative.
I actually need creativity, right? You get creativity at the auditorium, right?
Dragon.
Hold on.
Rar.
Have you seen or listened to either Welcome to Night Vale?
No? I don't think so.
Okay, well then this is gonna fall. I'm gonna do my best Cecil impression.
Fair enough.
That day, while rehearsing for your class play, you do a terrific job at acting. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses, to be exact. Damn, roses aren't a valid currency or stat in this game. Anyway, you check your converter app to see if this could translate into something a bit more useful. It seems 7 roses equal 2 creativity points. Sweet.
That's like 3.5 roses per creativity point.
And now, the weather. Anyway, Welcome to Night Vale's a great show. You should listen to it sometime. Anyway, you see Zoe talking to Polly and Scott. Do you want to voice Scott, or do you want me to voice Scott?
I want to voice Scott!
I knew you wanted to voice Scott. Your respect for privacy versus your insatiable ambition to smooch your classmates. And as always, there's a clear winner.
And then I obliterated all population within the Nevalian realm.
That's a made up word again. You say whatever.
Oh, cool, awesome. And to date, most of their souls live within my body in utter despair.
Whoa, Zoe! It sounds like you used to be a hell of a prankster back in the day.
You betcha. I was what you would call, in this realm, the shit. But I don't know, that wasn't entirely me. I mean, it kind of was for endless millennia, but I never felt as myself as I do now. Does that sound stupid? No way! As cool as Zagord sounded, nothing is cooler than feeling happy with yourself.
I love Scott.
I love Scott.
Kimbo we all need in our life. Word!
Aw, guys.
I know who's about to show up. I can sense the little Kappa fucker's about to appear.
Oh, can I voice him too?
No, you have enough.
No, I love this. I love my voice for this nut ball.
Alright, let me hear it.
Nonsense.
Okay, I'll let you have it.
Nonsense! Oh, hey, Leonard. Anything to add? Of course! I overheard you talking about how precious it is you for having turned from a disgusting huge thing into a high school girl. What a surprise!
What?
Yeah! Now it's so hot to be a minority, am I right? An endless city of despair that turned into a girl. So brave, so unique, so bullshit. Change is so hot now, huh? People changing their identities. My childhood cartoons changing their art style. Sora changing his gender. Even the climate is allegedly changing. What's next? Should I change Should we change our ideas? Should I change my clothes from time to time and lose my signature smell? Maybe? No, no, and no! I, Leonard, shall be the last bastion of hope for common sense before the majority becomes the new minority. I will fight this fight by being super obnoxious and by reminding you that you are not brave at all, unlike me, who is super, super brave because I will literally never empathize with anyone else. And you can't change my mind. Because I fucking hate change!
She totally knows Zoe is capable of defending herself, but if she does, her wrath might damage reality severely. Also, standing by your friends is the right thing to do, so you defend change in terms that Leonard can understand. Leonard, but you only buy your video games once the prices have changed when they go on sale. Leonard, as you see, immune to rational thinking, I challenge you to a Pokemon duel in order to achieve.
Anime as fuck!
I do think the first result is something I would actually say.
It is. Live your truth, man.
But also, that second thing is hilarious.
Yeah, I love Pocket Man.
I'm gonna do the first one. I'm gonna do the truth instead of going for the goof.
But that can't be. Don't you do that? Of course I do! No, lazy game devs don't deserve my precious money. Also, I should remind you I am an influencer with more than 200 subscribers. It should be them paying me to play their puny games.
I actually do meet people with like 200 followers who think they're the hottest shit.
Oh, dude. I've never met anyone like that. Oh, wait. I see myself in the mirror every day. Never mind.
It's such a thing to like humble yourself as you get more popular. Because like, I have, 5,000 times that many followers. And like, if someone offers to give me free stuff, I'm like, are you sure though?
Are you sure about that?
A company was like, we want to send you these free cool puzzles, and I'm like, I'll pay for them. Like, you don't need to. Like,
see, my problem is when that's all that they offer, and they don't offer any extra money. Since I never do anything just for merchandise.
No, it depends. It also depends on what they want from me.
Are we getting garden bombed? I'm seeing cucumber, bell pepper. What's going on?
Twitch chat? Hold on.
Poto Gold _ Productions. What? And Bird the Torcage? What? Who are you? What?
Yeah.
Why are you sending me vegetables?
Potato.
I mean, they didn't say anything wrong, moderator. You didn't have to delete them. I was just confused. They've elicited a confused reaction from me.
I still don't know what's going on.
We are the Kadas?
I don't know.
So you buy them on sale. Of course. Then Kelvin made a point, even if it was a tiny bit fucked up, to compare my identity transition to video games going on sale.
Listen, you gotta act stupid to explain shit to stupid, alright?
No! It can't be! Me, Leonard, a phony! No, stop doing it right away!
I hate that I'm seeing his shirt and going, I should get that.
Send nudes.
You mean you will change your behavior towards video game sales?
Yes! I mean...
And then he died.
You fools! This is not the last you will see of me! Be ready for my revenge! No! See a bunch of angry tweets!
There you go.
Whatever. What just happened?
Just Kelvin being the best. You really just
Yeah.
the car and Scott
Scott's just like, what's up? Yeah, how didn't we see How didn't we see the best way of fighting Leonard was beating him at his own stupidity? We're Team Zoe, and Team Zoe just won! Hooray! You're the best team ever. You all hug.
You all hug. It's the sweetest thing ever. Later in your secret lab, you just spill the sweetness into +3 charm.
Heck yeah!
Heck yeah, dude. Secret labs? I'm in.
Yeah, subterranean layers. That weekend.
Something happened.
Something happened. To you!
Me. You were grooming yourself in the bathroom when suddenly... That wasn't funny, it made me laugh. You were grooming yourself in the bathroom when suddenly Liam reveals himself in your shower. How did you
No, he came in so like vampires can turn themselves into like smoke, and so he came in through your shower thing.
Yeah, apparently.
Ah, Kelvin. I noticed you in class the other day, admiring my collection of slightly used vintage battle cap sex bat. What the wait? What am I reading? Bottle cap sex toys.
Vintage bottle cap sex toys. Sometimes you just need to say a sentence. And
sometimes you can't say a sentence, no matter how hard you try.
With the nonsense in it, and you just have to power through it.
Anyway, you like my bottle cap sex toys?
My slightly used.
Slightly used.
Is that what those were? Like, admiring was a strong word before, but now...
I'm sure you've noticed that I have many strange and amazing hobbies, such that the average civilian could never hope to take on, for sheer lack of creative talent. Trading fine insect legs, bottling peak toxic waste and to turn into fine wines, generally being part of dim culture.
Okay, let's theorize. Dudes imitating moms.
Decapitating ice cold monkeys.
That's
dim culture.
I don't know.
Do it myself.
I didn't know it was gonna tell us either.
And do it myself, obviously. And surely none of the greatest joys of embarking on great romances is such to share your obscure hobbies with one another. And I have been giving some thought to embarking on such great romances with Goon. But Tommy, what are their hobbies? Will they have some great knowledge to share with me?
Did you not know? Goon is the founder and head editor of Exotic Aquatics, the guide to breeding rare fish for agility competitions. Sure, if you're like, bingo.
Bingo.
I'm gonna help you out, bro. But like, sure.
Nice. Exotic Aquatics, eh? I read that every month. I guided my prize-winning turquoise tang. Yeah, it took me 2 seconds. Turquoise tang Trixie. It's a kind of fish. Yeah, yeah. Trixie, there were tunnel maze based on those techniques. I had no idea that it was Goon who was responsible for that. Truly, I cannot wait to hear more about their exotic aquatic prowess. Sorry. Perhaps at prom.
Man, you sure hope that Goon actually knows shit about fish.
Oh boy, fish!
Things a day you cannot put a life in you keep track of which are true.
Time to become a marine biologist.
Goon named 2 fish right now.
Pufferfish. Anglerfish.
You did it.
I did it.
You'll be keeping your fingers and fins crossed.
Yay.
I'm so like creative and charming.
Just
It's
so.
the night. It's the first night. Anyway.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Let's go.
Choose an animal. Say your choice out loud.
3, 2, 1. Macaque.
Orangutan. We both picked monkeys.
I chose a macaque.
I technically picked an ape, but how intriguing a new Game of Thrones house would be if it had the selected animal.
So you chose monkey in general, and I chose specifically a macaque.
I chose orangutan.
Orangutan. Okay. Here's my pitch. So, the macaque house would be based off of the three-eared macaque from Chinese mythology, which has, you know, according to lore, complete understanding and hears all. Understanding of all things and hears all things. Okay, cool, awesome. I'm just really good at arguing my shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go outside. What's up, Cass? Welcome to my little shop.
I guess I'll do that.
I'm too poor for this. I'm too poor for that. This is an event. Oh, yeah, it's a bloody tampon. That's for, a coven thing.
You know, for good old blood rituals.
Radical tattoo.
See, I'm wise enough to know when a gift needs given.
Sexy fake Latin accent.
The hottest thing is being yourself, honey, but a Latin accent is close to second, to be honest.
You're kind of funny glasses. I don't know, man.
But they're so ridiculous that they're still fun in their own twisted way. That's how I imagine her talking. Is like slightly like it has flame. Oh.
I would like a badass tattoo, thank you.
Just add water.
Just add water.
We're gonna go to the auditorium again. I want more creativity in my veins.
Go. Just inject that shit.
Watch it be something about injecting creativity. Anyway, that day we're rehearsing for class play. You totally forget your lines. It's terrible. But don't let that get you down. You start improvising your lines. And it's marvelous. Somehow it enhances the pathos of the play in unexpected ways. And that's saying something, since half your improvisation is a rap battle against your inner fears.
Oh, dude.
You gain 2 creativity. I'm not brave enough for that. You notice Zoe with a big grin and an amalgam of chaotic nightmares she used to form her face. It's adorable.
Calvin, hey, guess what? My latest comic, Who Watches the Watchmen Have Sex, just got published in Weird Tales magazine. I worked so hard on it, and it's finally out there in the world. Nothing can ruin this moment for me.
I can sense this Kappa motherfucker about to show me.
Where's he at? Where's he at?
There he is.
That sounds like a challenge!
You know what's gonna happen when Zoe is genuinely happy as the setup.
Oh my god, I
You know
love
what's
this
gonna
guy.
happen.
Listen, I want a Leonard plushie just to punch.
Just, we're having a bad day.
Yeah, just punch the smirk off of this turtle boy. Leonard, come on! Yeah, he's a Kappa, a turtle boy.
Turtle boy.
Turtle boy. Leonard, come on! Why do you always have to slide into my DMs? Delighted moods. Because I must shed light on injustice wherever it arises. What about world hunger, global warming, income inequality, human trafficking?
This is an open letter to the alt-right. Anyway.
You can let me finish. I must shed light on injustice wherever it arises in the world of fandom, specifically.
Do you say specifically wrong on purpose, or just that how you say it?
Specifically.
Okay, specifically.
Specifically. It's not cool, Joe. It is so not cool that publishing houses are showering attention on marginalized authors just because inclusivity is hot right now. I mean, look at you. You've got it all. You're purple. You're allegedly a woman. You come from a hideous dimension beyond mortal comprehension. Any magazine would lie to be able to associate you with its brand.
I'd like to point out that this is a transphobic character
Absolutely.
who wants someone to be non-binary.
This is true, yes.
That's a weird thing to think about.
That is a weird thing to think about, yep.
Anyway.
But it's all shallow marketing stunt, and that's worse. It's this... I mean, he's not wrong about that one line there. That there is the only modicum of truth in the whole of his existence. It's distracting from real injustice that the liberal media is too scared to address or discuss.
Smooth recovery.
Thanks. What about the artists who aren't part of some cool, sexy, underrepresented minority? What about us? How are we supposed to get recognized? Bro, you're Japanese! Bro! If I was to entertain all the BS you just said, I'd say, I don't know, maybe through a combination of talent and numerous connections and avenues that you have available, that you are as a privileged member of society, that you have as a privileged member of society. I don't use the P word. Oh, don't you use the P word around me, Missy. If I'm so privileged, then how come my comic Zombie Sluts on Fuck Island still has yet to be published? Because you spend all your time complaining about non-existent obstacles against, instead of getting better at art. Perhaps you have a point. No. Wait. I forgot you were a girl. This can't possibly be my fault. It's much more likely that the entire industry is biased against me.
See, this is an actual thing that, like, a certain group of people like to do. And I think it's very funny that in the previous line, he complained about being allegedly a woman, but when he wanted to invalidate their opinion, it was like, I forgot you were a girl.
Right. Octavia, he's a kappa, which is a Japanese yokai. Yeah.
Yes.
Octavia 64 in the chat.
The entire early 2000s show Kappa Mikey, and it'll all make sense. I think it was early 2000s.
Looks like there's only one way to solve this. You, third person, get in here.
You're way ahead of her. You select the only option that makes sense. I hope one of them is just kicking. It's just bunting.
Just kick him.
For years, you possess the Gem of Grotto, a powerful artifact capable of raising 4 people from the dead. Why not resurrect 4 great artists and ask their opinions? Use Calcraft's sorting hat to determine the objective value of 2 comics. I bet that's a play on CalArts, the Calcraft sorting hat. Yeah, someone who has been to CalArts, I would believe that they have a sorting hat. I didn't use one, but if they had, like, they just used it for, like, one club I wasn't in.
Wait, you went to CalArts?
Yeah, that's where I got my degree.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, that's just a fun fact today. It paid off, as you can see.
It has, I mean, yet.
Be sure.
Anyway,
Gem of Grotto. You are saving the Gem of Grotto to resurrect your family in case they all died tragically for some reason, but it seems like this is more important.
Way more important.
You mentioned the Netherlands and Southern Velasquez, Goya, Picasso, and El Greco. 4 of the greatest visual artists of all time.
Oh, hey, I recognize some of these guys. Picasso helped me design my layer for mental anguish, along with MC Escher.
He's the guy who did the painting.
Yeah, I know the MC Escher's Wacky Stairs.
Yeah, anyway.
And David Lynch.
Anyway. Fun fact today, Picasso's artwork isn't yet in the public domain.
Huh.
He was not dead that long ago. Hey, Zoe.
He's Italian, come on.
Hey, sorry.
There we go.
Pablo Picasso, long time no see. I heard you have some sort of art for us to look at.
Wrong! We have one piece of art, mine, and one piece of trash, hers. And here they are.
Says El Greco, furrowing his brow at the paintings. What sort of art is this? You seem to have placed numerous titillating images inside of tiny boxes. I don't know what El Greco sounds like.
Me neither.
I don't know quite what to make of this. I don't know quite what to make of this, says Goya, holding up Leonard's piece. But even to my untrained eye, this one appears to be what we refer to in the art business as a complete turd.
That's bullshit!
I don't know what I'm looking at either, says Picasso. But I like to know how you put everything in little squares. I have a thing about shapes. Personally, says Velasquez, I find Velasquez pleasantly reminiscent of Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns, mediated by hints of magical girl manga, The Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, all of which influenced my own work, so you can clearly see in my famous painting, La Meninas.
Fuck!
That didn't even get past the fucking pop.
Fuck!
Anyway.
There we go.
Well, Leonard tries to post angrily about these 4 dead artists are part of a liberal establishment, but it doesn't work because you have the social media. You gain 2 creativity and 1 smart. I have 15 creativity.
Hey, look at you go.
I hope that's enough. Let's trade places.
Let's go.
A part of their body.
Okay. 3.
Hold on, we gotta agree not to say penis, right?
Okay. Privates are off limits.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, nipple.
Weenus. Okay, weenus and nipple. That's what I
Okay.
No, I was really like to say nipple. I'm not gonna say nipple. I will say weenus anyway. How cool would be that part of your body? Only that part of your body. It's superhuman.
Wait. Based on how cool it would be to have superhuman regeneration on either the weenus or the nipple.
I'm glad neither of us picked penis because that would have won.
That would have won.
I don't know if I want to argue about this one.
I think I've won again, in my personal opinion. Because
we don't need to argue. You won.
I've won. Thank you.
It was the decision I had to emotionally make. Yeah, we're only gonna get one of these done today because we're already an hour into the show and we're halfway through.
Oh yeah. Wait. Oh, there he is. He's with the spicy baby.
I get to be Damien.
You get to be Damien, despite my awesome Beetlejuice impression. I do.
I don't do Beetlejuice.
You find Damien brandishing his unusual silverware, a hammer and chisel, while Liam looks on in horror. You can't eat that.
Watch me.
Oh, okay. That's the voice you're using.
Yeah, I do one of these right here.
Fair enough. I do one of these.
Yeah, I think you have done Damien.
I've done
that. Sounds familiar.
First of all, it's made of one seamless piece of obsidian.
So it's low calorie.
And second of all, it's a lich's phylactery.
So, fun fact on how I do the Damien voice is it's just my Scott voice with some gruff added in because they are just 2 sides of the same coin.
Fair enough.
So my Damien voice is here and my Scott voice is here. It's just they're just the same voice but with gruff added. Don't change the tone at all.
Such a pineapple.
Part of this balanced breakfast.
It's lunch.
You're just jealous.
Radical Rhino. No, I'm nervous. Nervous that you're going to eat that and pop and get possessed by a lich and kill us all.
Well, I'm nervous that that's not going to happen.
Looks like these two are at an impasse. Maybe you can solve the dispute and score some romantic cred at the same time. Damien, don't eat it. you won't have room for all these baby seals I brought you. That's right. Liam's right, Damien. You should let him eat it. That's right, Damien. You should let him eat it.
The worst part is I don't know which one's supposed
This
to be
is,
Damien.
yeah.
They both are very demon.
They
Damien.
both, listen.
It's probably the first one.
It's probably the first one because that prevents him from eating it.
But they're both very Damien oriented.
Yeah. I
Oh,
need to go with my gut, honestly. Baby seal! Oh, that's you.
Oh, God damn it. I know you want to play every character.
I do
but
want
you
to play
gotta
every
share.
character. I do gotta share! All these lovely toys!
Baby seals? Give them to me. I can already taste the cruelty.
Goon, you scoundrel! How could you substitute wanton irresponsibility with animal cruelty? You quietly explained to Liam that the baby seals you're feeding to Damien aren't really baby seals.
Wait, these are just seals. Sorry. Hey, these are just seal-shaped beanie babies stuffed with tofu and pig's blood.
Good thing you always keep a sack of baby seal decoys in case of killer whale attack.
What the odds?
What killer whales?
It's not like we have to go to the Mer Kingdom. We sent Miranda to the desert and she got tattoos on people.
Oh my god. I applaud your craftiness and your high regard for animal life. Let's go return the phylactery to Larry the Lich's crypt. Together. At the end, it ends up being the third most romantic night you've ever spent in a crypt. Score! What else have I been doing in a crypt?
A lot. Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
I want the answer to this! Oh no, Leonard has a lisp. Liam does not. Leonard has a lisp and Liam is more nasally.
Yeah, they're similar. You should... Actually lost my voice for a second. You sit down with Zoe and Calculus. I guess I'll be voicing Calculester as well. You sit down with Zoe and Calculester. Zoe seems to have brought some fresh sanity today. That is, she has a squinting man strapped to the table and is currently siphoning his sanity out through his eye sockets.
Some Call of
Friend
Cthulhu
Zoe.
nonsense.
I am afraid I must take this issue with your current practice.
What? Eating?
I love her one shot.
So kawaii.
Is that Miranda also?
Nah, I'm pretty sure that's just the legally safe Hatsu Miku ripoff.
Yeah. Eating in a manner which causes a human to repeatedly scream, "Kill me," while avoiding his bowels and bladder. It does not seem nice.
Look, I was born this way, okay? I can't not. But I'm not so much born as ripped from the fabric of reality itself and animated by equal parts raw malice and contempt of despair. But still, don't judge me.
I do not possess the necessary firmware to judge you. Zoe, I do, however, wish that you would find another way to attain sustenance.
The trick to doing a robot voice is to just say every word as if you didn't already have a tone picked from the previous word.
Fair enough.
Machines don't know how to apply tonality that well.
Yep. That is all machines. Every last one.
You can't stand to see these two at odds. Maybe you can convince Zoe to change her ways and convince Calculester that they don't need changing.
Zoe, what do you eat? Why don't you eat this vegan brownie I brought you instead? It's probably way tastier than the human sanity.
Well, come on, Calculester. Sanity isn't even one of the top 5 worst things Zoe can be devouring from this dude.
Here's the problem. In real life, I am a vegan.
Mm-hmm.
But also, my values pale in comparison to my desire to get laid. So...
Hey!
So I will...
Hey!
Status, skeptical. Please list 5 things worse to devour from this man than his sanity.
Oh, that's easy. No, sorry. I slipped into Leonard there. Sorry.
Ooh, God, please don't.
Oh my god. Oh, that's easy. Deep-seated insecurities is one. Poop is another. The crippling fear of death present in all mortals. P. And worst of all, opinions.
Leonard just flies him.
Opinions really that bad?
Well, he's a a prominent user of.
I think it's spelled Reddit wrong, but it would be pronounced Reddit.
Yeah, Reddit.
Understood. Analysis complete. Sanity is an acceptable food substitute compared to several things that are worse.
Nice! It's like I always say, when life gives you lemon, compare those lemons to the all-consuming void. The void is always worse than the couple of lemons.
That's a great way to live.
Heck yeah, dude.
So, like, one day...
Nothing matters, we're all gonna die!
Yeah, one of my one day at work during a meeting, they were like, how do you deal with the fact if you have to deal with like an angry customer, and like how do you get out of that before you go back to work? And I chimed in, and I realized I was the most cynical person in the room because I was like, well, I just remember that one day I'm gonna die, and that phone call ultimately did not matter to my life, and that gives me enough comfort to move on. And then a silence fell across the Zoom meeting. It was Teams, but Zoom meeting.
Mm-hmm. The conference call was stunned.
Yes, I was like, oops.
Oops, uh-oh. See, at my job, we actively, every day, make jokes about how we all want to kill ourselves. Oh, yeah, it's fun.
I'm working on getting everyone there, but we're not there yet.
Octavia64 has a very important question. Does your diet include pussy?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess. I'm not really that vegan, am I? You got me there.
Well, hold on.
So many people.
Is it... Well, that source of protein consented to it, so... It's still pretty vegan.
Yeah.
That's like that's the vegan's whole thing, is the consent thing.
The vegan philosophy is to do minimal harm, and if that sounds like it's the opposite of harm.
Indeed.
Check and mate. Thank you for validating my views and lifestyle. Anyway, you couldn't agree more, mostly because you're interested in smooching.
Smooching! Let's trade places!
It's gonna be going in first again. Everyone chooses a celebrity.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Neil Patrick Harris.
Anne Hathaway.
Neil Patrick Harris.
Anne Hathaway.
Let's go.
How likely it is to somebody is secretly a vigilante superhero?
He's literally Music Meister!
But he's also Dr. Horrible.
Has Anne Hathaway ever played a heroine?
I don't think she has.
Hold on.
Enchanted counts.
Has Anne Hathaway ever played a superhero? In the first installment of Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight trilogy, The Dark Knight Rises, Anne Hathaway took on the role of Catwoman.
Did she?
They both played villains. But okay, so when Neil Patrick Harris, wait, no, that wasn't Neil Patrick Harris. That was the guy from Book of Mormon.
Gotcha.
So they both played one supervillain.
All right, I vote we just go random.
Okay, fair enough. That's a draw. I was gonna concede it. I was gonna concede it to you anyway because Catwoman is a bigger supervillain than Dr. Horrible.
All right, let's see here. Off to night classes. What do I even want to do? I was thinking maybe get some money to buy something, but she's in the... Never mind. So I guess my list set is fun. I guess let's just get that up. Nope.
That's boldness.
I misclicked. My brain forgot which one it was. Alright, I guess it's fine. I'm getting bold. I guess I had actually lower bold and my brain just didn't see it. So that day you skip class and you stay in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. While in the bathroom, you tell yourself in the mirror that you're so bold you would kill a tiny big-eyed turtle with your bare hands. That monstrous act would instantly give you 500 boldness, but come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. What's the merit in that? You know what? You can keep 2 boldness anyway for saying
good job.
Out loud. Later, you hear some discordant chants, so you got to see what's happening. Okay, I guess I'll do this one too.
No, I can do that. I can do the guys
at the same time.
Yes. 3,
Okay.
2, 1. O Zagord, ruler of the Dark Realm, it is time to bring despair and doom upon this dimension.
See, it may be out of sync for the audience, but that's even better. It's more realistic.
Gee, stop it for the last time. I'm Zoe now. Can't you respect that? Is this a test our unholy awfulness? Are you testing our faith by forcing us to use our false names? Our faith is strong, almighty Zagord. We will pass the test. Zagord is almighty, for the reigns of Dark Realm and the void of the puny reality.
Hey, what's happening here? Stop it. Bad cultist. Leave Zoe alone.
Hold on, I have a sound for this.
You have the spray sound. Bad cultist. Vera smacks the cultist with a roll of newspaper until you...
Hey, oppa! Thanks, V. They're the worst. Always calling me that name, Zagord, and referring to me as an it.
Sure, no problem. No problem.
Hey, broskies! Hey, broskies! We heard that those cultist bros were saying is... Hold on. I can't read. Well, I was too hyped. I tripped over the words.
You just got so excited to play the
Yeah! We heard those cult bros were saying is the truth. What? I can't make sense of this sentence. We heard what those
cult bros
were saying. Is it true that you used to be the Zagord, bro?
It's because they don't have good sentence structure.
They don't.
By design.
I guess so, in a way. But bro, the cult bros told us everything about you. They said that you were a that we were good cult material. Something about being pack-minded. It's a great start.
Getting inducted into a cult is like such a funny background storyline for these guys.
Oh yeah, heck yeah, dude. But why would you go from being a great monster to a little girl? So weak. Because I didn't feel like myself. It wasn't who I truly was. Sounds complicated. Don't listen to her. She's lying. She obviously did that shit for attention. Now everyone changes their pronouns and identities like they're just hats. So you know what? I identify as an attack helicopter.
Hold on.
Do you have a sound for this? Hey! Anyone has ever said ever. Woo!
Anyway.
Lame lemur.
Lame lie.
See what I did there? I made a clever and original joke to prove that I think something that's important to you is stupid to me. You can't handle my nuanced humor.
I like that we keep making the joke and then realizing that the game also
knows the joke. Vera says nothing.
Nothing. She just...
Another thing I would do to a Leonard plush toy. Aw, that was sweet. That was sweet. Thanks again.
Sure. You know, we're sisters, not sisters.
No, but really, why would you change all that? Like, you also changed your name, even your pronouns. I really want you to understand, guys, but explaining it all the time is starting to feel like it's chore. So, anyone else?
I would like to point out that there has to be at least one person who, got a better understanding of what like casual transphobia was from this game. Like someone became more progressive because of Zoe, and I want to know who that was.
Who are you? Write us a letter at www.
Write our email on a piece of paper
And give it to a dove. The dove will find me. Do not put anthrax in the envelope, however. However, comma.
The dove will be pecking at the note the entire time, and you'll kill a dove. Do you want that?
Do you want that on your conscience?
Don't look at me. My thing is stabbing.
So, it's your turn.
You sometimes aren't born in a way you truly feel like yourself. Like, you were born as an individual werewolf, I guess, before becoming a wolf pack. Or produce a dumb action blockbuster full of explosions that unexpectedly serves as a metaphor for the nuances of identity and transitioning. So do it the way I would do it, or
do it the way Michael Bay would do it.
The way Michael Bay. The top question. I don't think I'm bold enough for this.
The dynamic.
Yeah. God.
You only had one more smart than you had boldness.
I picked the right move.
No, don't remind me of those dark times. We had individual names, like Archibald.
Was that one of them, or is that just a name you were thinking?
So you felt like you were the Zagord. So you felt like too, where you were the Zagord thing.
Getting that sentence wrong so many times, that actually does work in character.
It does. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's continue. I mean, it's a bit more complicated than that. I changed my name to match the identity that I felt like mine, and left the other identity behind. And pronouns are important because they're another way to convey that identity. Being an it was tied to being an endless deity of despair, so I changed it. People change pronouns because language is important and defines our understanding of reality, guys.
Yeah, again, someone got more progressive playing this game.
Radical robot! So sad, son.
Radical Rhino is what I was going for.
You missed it.
I missed it.
Radical robot! You missed again! Sexy sock!
It's 4. No, it's not 4. It's 1. It's 1. I found it.
I don't have a sexy one. I have such a pineapple.
Yeah, I think that's where my sexy one is. Anyway.
Some way that some people refer to go by they because they see themselves beyond the binary spectrum. Yes, Zagord was like being a lone wolf, and Zoe is like being a wolf pack. Oh, we get it! Okay, we'll try to remember that for next time.
I love these dudes.
Thanks. I mean, weird metaphor, but sure. If that helps them to be a tiny bit more respectful, then I guess it's baby steps. Thanks, you two, for having my back. Sometimes it gets exhausting.
Sure. You go bowling all together and have lots of fun, especially because it's regular bowling and not death bowling. You have a good time, you gain 2 charm and 1 fun. I'm so fucking charming. Anyway.
There's so much of the charm, it is the here. I mean, I think I need to get some smarts up.
But yeah, I feel like you need smarts and creativity.
Yeah.
And you're very bold.
I'm pretty bold right now. I got a tattoo because I thought Liam would like it.
I like it. My brain was like, show off a tattoo, and this is where my brain thought a tattoo would be. For
my tattoo is right. Yeah.
This is what I would put it right on. I would put what I need is like.
I'm a Joestar, baby.
That way, when I flex, that way Goku. I don't know what I would do to try to do a badass arm tattoo. I don't know what it would be.
That day you listened to your elders and learned valuable lessons. Oh, that's me. I'm the one in control. Haha. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be your primary objective at this high school. You are adults though, so I guess anything goes. You gain +2 smarts. Haha. Later, you see Liam scrolling through his phone, looking like the embodiment of ennui.
I was so worried you were going to know that word. I'm so proud of you, Goon.
Hey, Goon. What are you doing? Stalking classmates for romantic purposes and offering rather absurd advice?
Every fucking day.
Magnificent. I could use some rather absurd advice. I was exchanging missives with... I did that on purpose. Missives with a were-koala on this dating site, and it was all going well for a time. But I've grown tired of our exchange. He's a bit, clingy. And being clingy is my 7th biggest turnoff. Right between sarcasm, literally...
Illiteracy.
Sarcasm, illiteracy, thank you. And acting... And actually being a pickle and not a person. Fucking Rick.
Liam is anti-pickle Rick. You better hear that.
Fucking Rick. The postman protocol dictates for me to just ghost him and never talk to him again. But that's horrible, and I would never do that to someone. You see, I'm Liam. Handsomely mysterious, yet a true gentleman. But neither do I want to neither do I want the emotional turmoil of telling him how I really feel and having an actual conversation about it. What an ordeal. So I've settled on just sending him a bunch of emojis and then never texting him again. That should do it, right? The thing is, how do I convey the complex array of sentiments through the friendly language of emojis? It's your time to shine. Show Liam how you excel at complex sentiments, so he might someday feel like sharing them with you. Maybe croissant, school bus, shooting star, trumpet, and crocodile.
That was it for me.
This one, little vampire, growing, disinterested, and overly attached were koala emoji.
That's a cool emoji.
That's pretty,
That's pretty bold right there.
Pretty bold right there. This is very direct. This is very not.
I get the message. From that.
Croissant, school bus, shooting star, trumpet, crocodile.
Yeah, that would do it for me. If someone sent me just another wave emojis, I'm like, they're not putting any effort into this conversation.
What this one sounds like is the magic school bus. This one sounds like the magic school bus going to Louisiana for Mardi Gras.
And
that has nothing to do with this one. Anyway. Oh, that one is clearly the best option. How did I not think of it? Which version should I choose? Little vampire growing LVGDOAW or LVW silly hat in a silly hat. GDOAW. I did not want to read that out twice. It would have killed me. I would have had a stroke.
I would have become the stream captain now.
You would have been the goon and the noodle together.
Finally, all at once, I am the goon noodle.
Maybe the silly hat one is not suited for this situation. Let's go with the classic. Okay, just sent it. He texted me back. Let's see. Oh. Where koala being understanding of little vampire's feelings and respecting them even if it's a bit hurt. Yeah, emoji. Oh my god. I'm replying back with the formally grateful, ready to move on poop emoji. Look at this! He just texted me back the emoji that's waving his hand like he's saying bye, and the expression that says he's going to break all bonds but without being resentful about it. Perfect! We solved this as a team. Cheers to us! Heck yeah, I get +2 charm and +1 craft avatar. Oh no, not the sexy sock.
Something's gonna happen to you, because that would be last.
Tender tennis! Something happened to moi?
Hype me up, man. Hype me up.
To moi? You're out at the club having a great time when suddenly you become acutely aware of the inevitability of your own death.
Don't we all? That's what I feel like happens to me when I'm out.
I love going out to the club. Love going out to the club and hearing the beats and waiting for the drop. And then when the beat drops, it is the drop into the void. And I'm just there in a sea of strangers wondering when it will be my time to shuffle off of this mortal coil. Nothing matters, we're all going to die. And then the beat comes back and the drop is exponentially greater for the tiny existential crisis that I have had. You think you're having an existential crisis, but it's actually just Zoe. She coalesces from the murky soup of all your darkest thoughts. It's cute.
It is pretty cute.
What's up, Goon? Enjoying your weekend? That's cool. That's cool. Listen, I gotta ask you something about Kelvin. You know, the one with the very nice butt and also probably a personality. Wow!
Yeah, I'm with a nice butt, okay?
We've been hanging out for a couple of weeks, and I've had to admit, for a couple of weeks. Yeah, precisely 2. A couple of weeks. I have to admit, there's a spark there. But, well, if I'm going to ship myself with someone, I'm not gonna half-ass it, you know? Like, I'm gonna expect them to get into all sorts of weird shit. I'm a fan of the magical anime, tentacle porn, and the look on a man's face when his last shreds of sanity escape through his ears like wisps of screaming smoke.
I happen to already be into all those things.
My ability to read is such that I can read all of that really fast, but I get tripped up on words like ennui and whatnot. It's like my ability to read is predicated on it being funny in some capacity.
Yeah, if talking fast makes it funnier, I'm the same way.
Right. But I'm not, selfish. I want to get into whatever Calvin's into, too. I just want to know what I'm getting into as far as fandoms are concerned. I don't want to, have to invest in, like, Sonic the Hedgehog / Space Jam mashups or something.
Okay, that actually does sound like it could be interesting.
It sounds terrible.
Well, because
there are two. There's just
a Looney Tune.
Yeah, but Sonic is just fast Bugs Bunny, and Bugs Bunny's already kind of fast.
And they're both okay. Yeah, they step on their.
They step on each other.
What if they did like a job switcheroo?
A universe swap?
Yeah, where like.
Oh my god, it's like undercover boss, or like no wife swap, but it's main character swap.
And Bugs Bunny is the one.
Bugs Bunny has to thwart Eggman, yes.
He goes to push the button on his little thing on his machine to drop the ball and change. And shoots up.
What's up, Doc?
Yeah.
Who are you?
There's a hole, and the bomb flies and loops around through the bunny hole.
Oh my god. So, what's Kelvin a fan of? Do you know? Kelvin is huge into collecting super cool bus driver trading cards.
I just read the second one.
Oh my god. Kelvin has a huge collection of super lame bus driver trading cards. Okay, no matter what, you collect bus driver trading cards. The only difference is my opinion of the bus driver trading cards.
You can't listen. You read off Pokemon cards to me earlier, so you better be on that side here.
Okay, your bus driver trading cards are pretty cool.
Thank you. Please lie to me. Basu.
Oh, gee, Calvin's a
Bustafarian.
Bustafarian? That doesn't sound like that at all. My brain,
That's what
yeah, it's like, my brain, that sounds too much like Rastafarian.
That's the joke.
I know it's the joke, but it's too close, and I don't know, it doesn't associate.
Bustafarian.
That also sounds like Busta Rhyme, yeah. Well, I have to we'll have to compare collections. I've got all of history's greatest bus drivers. Bus driver Ephraim, bus driver Jewel, the acid rap sensation known as Bus Driver. I've tried to get a card signed by our school's very own bus driver, Otto Wolfman, but his hands were permanently glued to the wheel by a mummy's curse. I wonder if Calvin has a signed copy from back before Otto raided that tomb. I can't wait to ask. Thanks for the inside scoop, Goon. As a show of gratitude, please take this. It's my spiciest bus driver trading card. Zoe hands what appears to be a photograph of a bus wearing a thong. Juicy. Game +3 charm. I had a double take that.
I want to set the scene here because of what this implies. If I went to prom with a girl, right, which is already weird because I didn't do that. I went with guys every
Fair
time
enough.
because my principal was homophobic.
Fair enough.
Stop me. Anyway, but anyway, I go to prom with a girl, and then she takes me back to her house, and then we get to a room, and she shows me a binder of trading cards. Ooh.
Woo!
That might do it for me. That might work for me.
Come here, Grump.
These are my Pokemon cards. I keep them in a hard binder.
A hard binder? Whoa.
Protecting the cards.
Not just the tin you bought one booster pack in?
Oh. Anyway, everybody choose a song. Say your choice out loud.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Never gonna give you up.
Hey, both big goofy answers.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. I know the thong songs.
Let me see that thong. Based on how inadequate it would be for the song to start playing. Okay, here's the deal. I do think
Yours is much more inadequate.
She got dumps like a truck.
Truck.
I was like, what?
What?
Never gonna give you up is almost effective.
Oh, it's a great funeral song.
Actually, dude, can you? Because we both think you're gonna outlive me because you're 2 years younger than me. Can you make sure that plays at my funeral?
Sure. The thong song, We're Never Gonna Give You Up.
Yes.
Okay.
I want those two songs.
Okay.
Alright. Off to shoot.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
Never gonna run. I'm the lowest status money, so let's go get this paper.
Let's go get this bread.
Oh god, that's so the title is so apropos.
Lovecraftian Prince needs your assistance.
No, sir. I like to. Anyway, that day you spent some time in the library PC sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. Doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose 10 karma, which is an established game, so who cares? And you gain 2 money. Oh god, you're playing everyone at the scene.
Let's go! I need a I've read a whole half page of a non-fiction book. I feel like my brain is going to explode. I hate studying. Ugh, gross. No one has ever made out since
Out once.
No one has even made out once in this math textbook. I do like books though. They can take you anywhere in the world. So when you pee in them, it's like you're marking your territory across the planet. Thanks, Scott. I love you.
So I realized that Scott is not quite a one-to-one with Connor. Scott is the exact middle point between Connor and Leo Chung.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm not complaining about that fact.
Yep. You are correct. There is a Venn diagram.
And Scott's in the middle. That explains the wavy, crispy texture and pungent odor of a lot of your used textbooks. It's worth trying to correct his error when...
Yeah, Dimitri!
Okay, I guess I'll play Dimitri. That's right, it is I, Dimitri.
And I...
Okay.
And I may just add, your abs are looking especially lickable today.
Look at how vicious that V is. I really can't see where my mouse is, but like, right? I get
That is a
I get-
vicious V.
I get the hype.
Mm-hmm.
Weird, but okay. Endless deity of horror and chaos, deadly and charming beast person, do join me on the dark side. I guess you're on these girls. So you want me to do them?
Counterpoint, do not that, actually. Dimitri, you made a fatal error in this plan. You have approached our classmates in the middle of the library, where they're hard at work studying. They'll never listen to your pitch.
I realize that you and I voice every character differently, but they all have the same exact vibe somehow. Because
Yep.
normally the way I voice her is like dramatic heroine. Dimitri, you fatal error. Like,
Yeah, I like to voice her has so over everything.
that's fair. It's just because like in camp, she's much more of a fucking
Yeah,
character. about
yeah. The whole
thing, so-
joke is that they're a CW show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh yikes! Actually, we were getting super bored with the studying. So Dimitri, go ahead and tell us your thing, I guess.
Nope. You let Dimitri woo them to the dark side, and how will you woo them to prom? Also, blah blah blah, into the world, that the right thing, whatever. Yeah, the dark side sounds cool, but the commute is terrible.
Not traffic.
When you can join the Mark side,
The Mark side? What's the Mark side?
I would like to find out.
Oh, CW show is a teen drama that aired on the CW, which is the Channel 23, I believe.
Most famously Riverdale.
Riverdale, Once Upon a Time, Teen Wolf,
Anything that's like a
Supernatural,
little edgy.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Flash,
Yeah.
Arrow, those shows.
Yeah, and anything
Grey's
that's like an
Anatomy.
edgy version of the original source material. Anyway, I would like to know what the Mark side is, so I'm risking a potential loss here.
Uh-oh. So creative. There's a Mark side? Oh, everyone, I'm a Markiplier.
It's just Markiplier.
Yeah, I'm confused. What is that?
Oh, it's just a realm inhabited by 11 guys named Mark. They host Monopoly night every Thursday, and it is, as the kids say, lame.
Such a pineapple. Radical robot. Lame lemur.
Sexy.
Lame lemur! Lame lemur!
Lame buddy.
I don't know. The Whelp reviews look pretty good. Oh! It says here that they have free snacks. Hello, snacks! What do you say, team? Shall we visit the Mark side for some high-stakes Monopoly? Sure! Or even just regular Monopoly. That would be fine.
But wait, you're not named Mark. How will you ever infiltrate the Mark side?
That's why God invented fake name tags, baby.
You're literally a god, but
Literally.
curses. Once again, my promising recruits are stolen from my very grasp by the temptations of the Mark side.
Not the Mark side.
Anything with the Mark side. You need your
Dimitri.
to post a bunch of negative reviews to the Mark side on the web. It doesn't matter though, the Mark side rules. Scott whoops everybody's asses at Monopoly and you gain 2 fun and 1 money. So
God
the
dang
way
it,
to
Mark.
play Monopoly is literally to buy everything, so I actually do feel like Scott would be good at Monopoly. Oh, I want that. Like,
I need more brain. Give me more brain so that I can get brain.
Brain makes smart.
Get brain, get brain. Ooh. Ooh. That day it's your first. That day you're the first one in class. You sometimes come early because you enjoy talking to the teacher. He's a bit bitter, but in a cool way. He treats you like an adult, and the two of you discuss life and stuff in a very snarky way. Look at you, exciting at cliche, excelling at cliche movie tropes. You gain +2 smarts and +1 vulnerable life insight that will help you face the difficulties of being young.
I would really like if this kept adding the extra.
That would be awesome, actually.
Like -10 karma just comes up.
Right. And then like there's like a bonus star like in Mario Party, like bonus stat bonus. Or something like that. You're packing your stuff after class when suddenly Coach bursts through with Vera and Liam under his arms. Can I do this one?
Okay, you can have this one. Because you can have everything. It's okay.
I love this guy so much. Emergency, you two! Emergency! This student is failing. Failing and killing stare class. What the heck? The killing stare?
Failing the killing stare class.
The killing stare class. Vera, Liam, you're the best students in that class. You've got to help them pass. That rhymed. Excuse me? I can't possibly waste my time on this.
My time is valuable. You'll be receiving an invoice.
See? You're already agree on something. I can feel the teamwork flowing like melted butter over a lobster of success. Over the lobster of success. It was a metaphor. I'm sorry.
Over the lobster of
the lobster. It's
because I realize that your voice move is just the boulder.
It's the boulder. It's Tony the Tiger. It's Boomstick from Death Battle.
Exact middle.
It's because motivation is the carrot on the stick of victory. I'm gonna lock all 4 of you in this classroom until this student gives us the best killing stare in the whole school.
You and I give every character a wildly different voice. I give him a voice that's right here. I give him a little bit of a lisp. He's just like a supportive guy.
Okay.
Anyway, that's just what
I'm sorry, but that mustache does not say lisp to me.
Okay, we can disagree.
Yeah. Okay.
About this hot tiger man.
Show us what you've got, and do it quickly. All right. You really give it your best killing. You really give it your best killing stare. You focus as hard as you can.
It looks as if you're trying to poop with all of your heart. Not exactly a killing stare.
Okay, let's start your training. The three of you do a lot of crazy training while an inspirational song plays out of nowhere. It's all very motivational. After a 30-second sequence, night has already come, and all of you are covered in sweat. Damn, so intense. Fucking training sequences.
Time to escape this torment. Give us true killing stare. Unless you want to slave the rest of your days in the cocaine mines.
Cocaine mines?
Cocaine. That's right. I'll stuff a bunch of cocaine in a mine.
I'll stuff a bunch of cocaine in a mine.
I was more willing to accept that
cocaine is a mineral. That you mine crack rocks out of the ground.
That's right. I'll stuff a bunch of cocaine in a mine and make you dig it just to torment you.
Okay. You dig down to the bottom of your soul and burst out a fabulous look. It slays. An ordinary pocket watch with which you used to hypnotize Liam into thinking something uncool.
Into liking
something uncool. I
don't even know which one's pro.
This one. So charming. You purse your lips 10%. You raise your brows precisely 2 centimeters up and 3 degrees out. Out? How?
I'm trying to do that now. My brain can't.
No, my brain.
Super effective.
It's super effective. Vera's snakes are totally charmed.
This is fire.
It's mainstream and underground at the same time. What is that? Understream? Main ground? I don't know!
I'm gonna start calling hidden gems understream.
Understream.
You're so hot right now.
I have seen God, and they are super hot high school teen / young adult.
Yeah, we talked about it. Zoe.
Here, have +3 charm. You earned it, beautiful. Thanks.
Alright, we normally have 9 minutes, but I guess we'll go a little over.
We'll go. We'll go. We'll just go.
Something bad.
3, 2. Oh my god, I can't think of anything.
I've thought of 3 things so far.
3, 2, 1. Tech monopolies.
Predatory loans. Well, we both pick liberal answers.
Tech monopolies.
Predatory loans.
Okay.
Tech monopolies. Decided based on how much our country needs a minister of. Okay.
Don't we have a minister of technology? Or something like that?
But we don't have a minister. Well, I guess secretary.
Secretary of. You have secretary of.
Because, like, specifically, college loans are no longer government regulated.
We have an anti-monopoly task force, I believe.
Yes, so you don't need a minister. You already have someone who
You already
should be
have, so
working.
you go first. That's fair.
Yes! Fuck yeah! Getting it in the second half. Let's see who we have on deck here. You know what? Fuck it, I'm going for just the coach.
Oh, dude, really?
I just want to see. These always give you big stat boosts, but listen, I feel like I have enough hearts, right? I've gotten a heart on every event so far. I got it. It's fine. Watch this blow up in my
Watch
face.
this. Yeah.
If I don't get Zoe at the end, I'm blaming it on this. You're desperately trying to enjoy your meal in peace, but Coach insists on striking up a conversation.
Hey there, bud. What you drinking? What? Milk? That's it? That's hardly a drink at all.
I'm vegan. I guess I could be drinking oat milk, but why would I?
You could be drinking. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that. That's gross.
Hey.
Everyone knows that the drink is the backbone of a balanced lunch. And you know what we would be without backbones? I'm sorry. Balanced lunch. It's just Tony the Tiger. Instead of balanced breakfast.
I thought you were laughing at what this next sentence is.
I don't know. My doctor yells at me whenever I try to find out. But enough about me. Let's get you juiced. You can have sports sauce or muscle juice. What'll it be? Both. Whiskey.
Both. Put it in me.
Both? Both? What a bold choice! My dare I say that's a great choice!
Fuck out of my face.
Especially considering that these two liquids combined create another highly explosive liquid! You know, this is destroying my voice, actually. But I do not care. I love him too much. But you know what they say, you can't make an omelet without drinking a few explosives!
That's what my doctor tells me.
Bottoms up!
You got the 2 bottles and Coach and squirt them in your mouth. Cowabunga! Luckily, your stomach is rated as a Class 5 atomic bomb shelter.
Good for you.
So you avoid any negative consequences.
The mad scientist that built you well.
Really willing to drink a bomb for no reason, though. They ceremonially award you 4 boldness.
Right on.
Lowest stats an 8.
Let's go to Liam.
Cool, we each have a character in this.
You know the old joke. A robot and a vampire sit down in a cafeteria at a table to eat.
Friend Liam, you seem focused, thus I apologize for interrupting. But I cannot help but notice that you are frequently absorbed in your technology to the exclusion of all else. As a piece of technology myself, I must admit to being the synthetic equivalent of flattered. I've really got the voice on this one. But something does not compute. I spend my days and nights longing for organic connection. Trying and failing to artificially generate the sensation of being loved.
Oh, dude.
But you, with the entire organic population of this high school at your fingertips, choose to instead use those fingertips to stimulate your smartphone device. It intensifies my loneliness just to watch. Poor Calculus. I love this man. He just wants to be a good boy.
Lean into that feeling. Loneliness is the third coolest emotion, right behind tsundere and none.
I do not wish to lean into that feeling. Liam, I wish for you to lean out of it.
You don't know what you're asking, Cal. Do you know how many photos are shared on MomentGram alone every hour?
3,958,333.33333 repeating.
It was supposed to be a rhetorical question, but you've only strengthened my point, which is thus...
Your
what
brain almost wanted to do my robot voice. I caught that.
What if, while I was away from my phone seeking organic connection, one of these MomentGram posts were to be bad? Who would post a devastatingly condescending emoji? Who would ironically share it along with a gift of Marcel Dunchamp longingly smoking a cigarette? Who, I ask you, who? The internet is defenseless without me. I cannot miss a moment.
Counterpoint. This is unhealthy and bad, and you should not do it anymore. Liam is like one bad day away from becoming Leonard, and that's a problem.
Perhaps.
Good thing he's only had good days thus far.
Wow, things are getting pretty heated at this cafeteria table. You better resolve this dispute one way or another before your ice cream melts. Leave Liam alone, Calculester. Not everyone has a super potent microprocessor for a brain so that they can receive internet updates while interacting with people. Check your robo-privilege! Calculester is right, Liam. How about instead of burying your pink-tinted nose in your phone, you get updates via Puppet Show, Calculester, and I will now perform for you. Check your privilege.
You are so right, friend Goon. I did not take into consideration that all friends Liam's weak and limited mind.
My mind is neither weak nor limited. You just don't understand how to properly enjoy social media the way I do.
Nothing has ever been truer. Please, Liam, teach me the ways of social media. You know so much more than I.
I can't tell if you're being sincere or sarcastic.
I assure you, my programming makes me incapable of sarcasm. I thirst for your knowledge. It is the only thing in this cafeteria I thirst for. Yeah, because I drank all the sports juice and...
The sports sauce, I believe.
Yes. One sauce with like muscle something. It's not muscle milk, because that's a real thing.
Right.
Alright.
I have been waiting my whole life for this moment. I will teach you everything, small robot. You will absorb it all, and become the ultimate social media machine. Literally. There are filters which are bad. There are filters which are bad. Puppy dog, kitty cat, bunny rabbit. Almost anything that has a hyphen in the first word and ends in a Y. But that only applies to animal. Vaguely beige and blurry obscure are both excellent.
An internal scan shows that many more people use the aforementioned animal filters, which making them popular, therefore making them bad.
The pupil has become the master.
You did.
Oh, sorry. Liam is thrilled that you've granted him this opportunity to show off his superior taste to Calculester. And you all learn a lot about how confusing your social media ideally should be.
Let's trade places.
An
An object.
An object. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crystal
Candle.
ball.
Candle.
Crystal ball.
Based on how likely you would end up in prison if the police caught you trafficking with this in front of a school, you win.
A crystal ball?
Yeah. The cops are way more likely to get witchcraft than seeing me walk by
With a candle.
Not homemade by me, but homemade beeswax candle.
Fair enough. The police will be like, crystals, I can feel my chakras burning.
Perhaps only weakness. Crystals.
Crystals and the associated magics. I need more smarts still. I've got learned, my dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You go to
test.
YouTube.
Yeah. Your teacher gains +10 coolness, but who cares? He's not trying to romance her classmates. Or is he? I hope not.
They're adults.
Haha, +2 smarts, hooray.
Twist the children. The teachers are children.
You look over your shoulder and realize Liam has been staring at you probably for the last 45 minutes. He's so silent. Hey, I was just wondering if you would like to, perhaps, sit next to me in a large, darkened room while silently passing judgment on a popular film. And afterwards, we could adjourn possibly to an eating establishment where I could watch and take artistic photos as you consume calories. Well, of course you would. You'd absolutely love to. Oh boy! Are you two going on a date? What? No. What are you even doing here? Eavesdropping! But what do you mean this isn't a date? Aren't you asking Goon out to dinner and a movie? No, I'm not asking out anyone, and it's not a date. Dating is cheesy, a cheesy cliched artifact of heteronormative
Monoga culture.
culture.
Like monogamy.
Okay.
I gotcha.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's what friends are for.
Yeah. Well, if it's not a date, what is it? Damn, Coach. If you can't convince Liam this isn't a date, he may not go with you at all. You think fast and tell them. It's not a date, it's a date, wink. It's performance art. Liam forgot to tell you you were wearing duck costumes the whole time. Duck costumes? Duck costumes? Well, that changes everything. It does? Sure it does. I thought you two were planning a romantic evening. When really you're going to just trying to show our school spirit.
He's really trying to piece that together in his head.
But the school mascot isn't a duck. Well, of course it's not. But you know what they say. It's not the mascot that matters. It's the dress-up and the hot foam rubber costume. Your aphorisms truly are the best. Thank you! But I suppose dressing up as two giant ducks would subvert expectations to a delightful degree. It's settled. Later that night, you and Liam are kicked out of the movie theater for being giant ducks. Liam writes a scathing blog post about it. It was the best not date you've ever had. You gain +2 fun and +1 smirts. Doot.
Let's get a little more fun. Let's go outside. Let me actually go outside this time. I almost went to the gym.
This is... Yo! Mouse control, dude!
That day during recess, you started half hour late, but it goes full crazy. Everything's fine. We're already past the time.
Juan, the small magical Latino cat!
The small magical Latino cat asks what you think you're doing. Damn, you didn't remember you sucked at dancing, but you decide to go out and pretend it's a new dance move, apparently called the groovy Musaka. Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach him the groovy Musaka. In no time, half the party is following the steps and enjoying the groovy Musaka all together. It's a party to remember. You gain 2 fun and a cool story to tell your grandkids someday. Like, Zoe approaches you looking full of joy and excitement. Fucking Leonard's gonna show up.
Kelvin, Monster Prom is so close. I've already started looking at dresses. Look at this one. Do you think it would totally highlight the slimness of my tentacles? Stop right there, you purple tentacled fake idiot! Oh, hi, Leonard. You can wear as many dresses as you want, but that won't make you a real girl. You aren't fooling anyone. Dude, my identity has nothing to do with convincing anyone. I'm gonna wear a dress because I fucking want to. It's about me, not about you. It has everything to do with me. What if I finally meet a real gamer girl and she turns out to be an insidious faker like you? Just... wow. Shut up, you idiot!
The voice here?
No, I mean, no, but what is this word?
Dead naming.
Oh, sorry.
Naming,
it did not compute.
Dead naming and insulting me all in one word. Boy, that imaginary real gamer girl sure is lucky.
Shit.
I really try not to let jerks like you get to me, but sometimes I wonder if I shouldn't just turn your kidneys into rabid raccoons, and if only to save people from listening to your hateful bullshit.
I was really hoping we wouldn't see him again and he just died from being stabbed canonically in our campaign.
Right. That's offensive. You're attacking my freedom of speech. This guy has balls of steel.
And soon to be kidneys of...
Kidneys of coons. Wait a minute.
God damn it, good. We talked about this.
We did talk about this. That's for a different... I mean...
Yeah.
Whatever.
Hey, noobs. Oh, God, I got a character in this scene.
Good job.
Hey, noobs. What's up?
Ah, Damien, good thing you're here. Tell this stupid faker she can't stop us from insulting anyone, or calling her Zagord, or whatever we want to call her. Damien, carefully. Lights Leonard on fire.
Hold on 1 second. He just pulls out a little tank of gasoline.
A book of matches. You fucking SJWs always so offended by everything, guy!
Can you set a Kappa on fire? I'm not gonna think of the logistics.
Kind of a little. I mean, he can put himself out easily, but it would then immobilize him because he would have to empty the pool of water on his head.
Exactly. That's my brain was that. Anyway.
Yeah.
Cool. You should look up yokais.
Yokai. Heck yeah.
Anyway.
Wow, Damien, thanks. I thought for a moment you were joining him.
No, fuck. I might be an asshole, but I'm not a bigot. And starting with defining yourself, that's harsh. Damn, like, who should I be? A violent hell commander? A talented hairdresser? Sometimes I feel like the reason I'm so angry half the time is because everyone expects me to be this or that. Even myself. It's like, I don't know. I'm not good with words. I know your thing is different, but it's like the whole endless despair deity is very metal for sure, but exploring your own truth and fighting to define yourself in your own terms? Fuck, Zoe. That's twice as metal. It's pretty damn admirable. Fucking talk about a woke bay. Shit. I might switch sides at the very end here. Anyway.
Damien.
Before you can keep going with this emotional moment, someone else appears.
Zagord, our sacred awfulness. Here you are, still trapped under the deceitful form. Let us perform a ritual to free you from that puny carcass. Not again.
You want me to light them on fire too?
No, it's useless. They keep coming and coming, and they don't stop 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 coming. These idiots are by the thousands at least. It's my punishment for spending millennia tormenting mortals, I guess.
Damien was all hot and sensitive back then, but now it's your time to shine. You can only come up with a plan to make these cultists leave Zoe alone for good. Don't let this puny tentacle moral girl deceive you. Zagord is really trapped inside this ancient totem. Or this
ancient totem!
You need something that satisfies their need for mindless adoration and pack behavior. Introduce them to
K-pop!
Have you heard of the painting?
Hey! Have you heard of, Mr. Shoulders?
I'm gonna do that thing. Oh,
Not so fun! Bro, you only had 11 in fun. What is K-pop? No, Calvin, don't do that. It's too late.
Default members are super hooked on K-pop because their mindless pack-oriented disposition makes them very eager to get super into stuff.
No, no, no.
What's the matter, Zoe? They seem focused on the Korean thing, not bothering you.
You don't know them. They've been worshipping me for countless years. They're like super good at culting.
Fuck yeah, they are. I assume they've turned K-pop into a very cultish thing, spreading their beliefs of, turning it into a very cultish thing?
I mean...
Spreading their beliefs among all K-pop fans. Listen, K-pop fans, if you got mad by me saying that, just know you're only gonna prove me right.
You got you there.
Among all K-pop fans. Now K-pop fans aren't sharing cute pics of their favorite idols on Twitter and Tumblr. Instead, they're sacrificing goats, wear sinister robes, and do all kinds of fucked up rituals. Again, they were already doing that.
Already doing that.
Whoa, you were right. They are super good at culting.
Yep. Thanks for nothing, Calvin. You've ruined K-pop forever.
And finally, wait, I just now never mind. It means they'll leave. You really fucked it up this time, huh? Also, the cultists are so grateful you're showing them the ways to K-pop. They send you a dead goat every week. It's gross. He was too smart to want fun.
You dick.
That probably ruined it for me. That probably ruined the whole thing.
Let's go! Come here, vampire boy! Ask Liam to prom? Yes!
I'm genuinely nervous after that.
Yeah. I do like you side by side, though. That's really cute.
Yeah.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you. You and me? Psh! I'm not attracted to you in that way. Actually, I think the only way I'm attracted to you is through the tiny gravitational force that your body has as solid mass. That's something, right? Fuck.
Oh, no.
I thought I optimized my stats for this fucker. Oh well. You couldn't get a date to Monster Prom. Actually, you couldn't get a date for the rest of your life. Some nights alone in your bed, you wish sadness was an STD because at least then you wouldn't be getting so much of it.
Alright, watch me get rejected too.
You finally pluck up the courage to ask your beloved to Monster Prom. Ah, dip. Forever alone. That's me. Oh my OMG! Prom together? Count me in, baby! We're going to have the weirdest wildest prom together.
Oh.
Yes. It'll be even wilder that the prom Naruto and Garfield go to together in my fanfiction. Naruto and Garfield very, very wild prom night. In which Naruto...
Putting this into ChatGPT later to read it.
I think it already exists.
Yeah, I'm sure.
In which Naruto finally got some of Garfield's lasagna.
If you know what I mean.
I don't know if that's what they mean by that. I gotta pee, let's go.
Gotcha. Oh, look how cute that
Prom night was lovely!
Prom night was lovely. You danced for a bit, then you decided to take a walk into the starry night. You named constellations after your favorite anime characters, and in the end, you kissed. You kissed at least, 8 of our mouths, including the Fates one. I was trying to sleep with an ancient deity. I knew it was coming here soon.
Yep.
Best at recognizing the nuances between black metal and death metal. It says Kelvin. I think these are different on my end. It says Kelvin best at recognizing the nuances between black metal.
Yep, that's what I see too.
And then Zoe's quote: "I came here as an
Eldritch
Eldritch
chore.
and I leave as an Eldritch cutie."
Hey, oppa!
Hey, we did it.
I gotta pee. You guys have a nice night. I'm gonna
We
go.
did it. I'm on. Go to bed.
I'm gonna go.
Later, skaters. Are we all going or are you sleeping?